Well, President Trump set to take his case for a wall straight to the American people with a primetime address tonight. This ahead of his trip back to the border later this week. Joining me now is the president of the National Border Patrol Council, Brandon Judd. Brandon, I've been trying to get you to come in. Thank you so much, because people really need to hear from you. What is going on down at the border? Is it a matter of national security, as the president keeps saying? I know that will be obviously one of the things he'll address tonight.
Yeah, if you look back at 2014, the Democrats made a case that there was a crisis at the border. They wanted to throw all kinds of money at the border, not in walls, but in other technology and resources. But now that President Trump is in office, they don't want to make the same crisis, yet we're on pace to shatter the numbers of illegal immigrants that have entered the country than in any year under the Obama administration. So, of course, there is an absolute crisis on the border, and President Trump is simply trying to secure the borders for the American public so the American public can be safe. In all of the conversations that I've had with him, it is very clear that that's exactly what he wants to do.
And from people like you, that's where he's getting his information in terms of what is needed at different areas of the border. Maybe a concrete wall in one part, a steel slats in another, a fence in another, more Border Patrol security in another. Yeah,
he's obviously looking at the personnel end of it. He's also looking at the infrastructure, which is the wall, fences. Again, he came into this when he was campaigning in 2016, talking about a concrete wall. But since he's talked to the actual experts, the Border Patrol agents, he's realized that there are other technology that actually works, such as bollard fencing, steel slats. That works, and that's what he's going for. So you can see that he's come off of this $25 billion that he was originally asked for. Now he's down to $5 billion. He's actually negotiating. It's the hard left that just aren't giving anything back to him.
When you last spoke with him and met with him, did you know that he was going to take this step and address the nation about this?
I didn't know when he was going to do it, but yes, he absolutely 100% told us that he was going to address the nation, which I think is the right thing to do. Take the case directly to the American people. Let them make the decision based upon the facts.
Yeah, and speaking of that, he says that he will declare this national emergency possibly as this workaround for congressional approval to get this wall built. Will he do that? Will he actually invoke that on TV tonight? And do you think that he's right to do that?
Well, he's going to try to work with Congress first. That's what he wants to do. But if Congress isn't going to work with him, he's going to look for any other means that he can use in order to secure the American public. And if that means invoking a national emergency and using DOD funds, that's possible. I would absolutely support him if Congress isn't going to help him get it done.
And one of the stated reasons for that is this, known terrorist crossing the border. And there's been some discrepancies in the numbers. NBC revealed a report that 6 immigrants stopped at the border were on the terror watch list. And then we had Secretary Nielsen come out and say the exact number is sensitive. Details about these cases are extremely sensitive. I'm sure all Americans would agree that even one terrorist reaching our borders is one too many. So what about the numbers?
So again, don't let the numbers fool you. If you look at 9/11 right here in New York City, those individuals that enter the country, they weren't on the terrorist watch list. There are a lot of people that are coming across the country, across our borders, that we don't know who they are. We don't know what they're coming for, and we have a right to know that. That's the reason why we want a legal immigration system, not an illegal immigration system. But when you have governors like the incoming governor of California that are inviting people to break our laws, that's dangerous, and that puts the American public at risk, which is exactly what President Trump doesn't want to happen.
And it's dangerous for the good people who are trying to come here legally as well. So, we always want to make the discrepancy that we are for legal immigration, not illegal.
Yeah, nobody's against legal immigration. Nobody that I know of is against legal immigration. It's illegal immigration. It's those policies that invite people to break our laws. If they're allowed to break our immigration laws, what makes anybody think that they're going to think any other laws in the United States are sacred? Chances are they're probably not. We have to enforce all of our laws, the laws that are currently on the books.
Yeah, we'll look forward to hearing from the president tonight and seeing what he has to say.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.